Hey guys, I'm Austin with Some May Call Me Crazy, and today we're going to turn this office right here. I have an extra office and I'd kind of like it to be an aquarium. So today we're going to turn this into a chameleon tank. How are we going to do that? Well, you will see. Hey guys, I am Austin Hayes. A little bit about me. I love the outdoors, animals, plants, and travel. I'm all about it, and I always have been. This passion for the outdoors led me into my current business of landscaping, and luckily I get to do funky little projects like this all the time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. The person that used to occupy this office here, well, he was a little bit of a chameleon, so figured why not make this a chameleon tank. So the next few days we're going to be turning this into an actual jungle. Office is totally cleared out now. We finally have a blank slate. And this poor little guy over here didn't quite make it. Maybe we can nurse him back to health. The start of some of the supplies, courtesy of Home Depot and my bank account, because nothing in life is free. A close up of the very dry and crispy plant. So just for giggles, we will see if we can bring it back to life. Definitely not holding my breath on that. Wondering, what am I going to do with all this plastic? Well, I wasn't kidding about making this a rainforest in here. So what I have to do, I have to waterproof all of these walls. So I'm using 3mm plastic as the base layer. I'm going to cover all of this bottom and the floor. Then I'm going to put seam tape and I'm going to cover the wall. So that's what Here we are with the first little base. Still have half to go. You know, at the end of the day, this is still a working place. We have offices here besides this one, so I need to make sure that we don't create a big problem. So making this nice waterproof seal will definitely help with that. A lot of people are asking me, why am I destroying an office? Why am I doing this? Well, I have other offices, but who has a jungle in their office? Well, I ran out of brick, so this will conclude day one. Just about, well, no, I did. I got all the plastic on the wall. Now next, I'm going to create a second layer here. I'm going to make a bowl. Got to get triple the amount of brick. Do a nice little retaining wall there. And do a little bowl around it. So it's day two now. So what we're going to do today is we're going to put down a basin in right here. So we're going to raise the retaining wall just a bit and then put a little pond liner basin at the base. So I'm going to water all the plants. It doesn't leak. And this morning I had this water line installed. And that will keep the pond, yes, I said pond, and the plants watered. Day 3 just starting. All done with the brick. Turned out pretty nice. So we're almost done with the plastic. Let's finish that up real quick and finally do this bowl that I was talking about. When I started this project, I decided I would spend $1,000. That was my budget. Nothing more. Doing everything myself. Well, for the most part. Like I said, I had a guy do the plumbing. And then I've got an electrician coming in to change out some of the outlets for cans. So $1,000, that's what I put. I wonder what I'm going to end up at. Hey guys, so we are now on day 4 of this. Yeah, it hasn't been very fast. I thought this would be a few hours. No, it is a multiple day project apparently. And anyways, last night I had these very bright lights put in. So these are actually grow lights. And then also last night I finished this little section. So the walls are complete-ish. Still going to put a ceiling drop, clear, not fabric, but plastic. And then right now, this dang bowl will hopefully finally get done now. Oh, also, the wall's all finished. Oh, how nice. So that's where we're at right now. Let's get her done. Well, believe it or not, the bowl is done. And this is what I mean by the bowl. So it's just a little liner. That way it'll catch all the water that may fall out of the little pond. So this will not be a pond. It will be full of dirt. But this is the little bowl. Only took several days. I think if you had time to designate to just this, it'd be just fine. But I did not. But it is done. Right here, made sure to back it on all of the brick. So I don't like all of the Gorilla Tape stuff, but this waterproof tape really is awesome. I did a nice little seal all on the back of this. And did a nice little seam on top of here. Before we start doing the ceiling, I'm going to put some screws here on the wall. So in the past, we've done a lot of really cool projects like vertical landscapes. So that's what I'm going to do here. So the whole wall on the exterior window will be a vertical landscape. So how are we going to do that? Yep, it's going to be fun. Just got to make sure it doesn't leak into the drywall, the wall, all that stuff. So let's see what I do. This is why I can't say I like all of Gorilla, whatever this product is, stuff, because See here, I applied this to give a good little waterproof seal after I screwed some screws in, but it's not waterproof. That's not good. So let's try something else. Maybe I put some tape on it. Okay, here's the test trial. So I cut a little piece of tape. Now this has a little bit of flex to it, so it's also the Gorilla deal. Hey, Gorilla, whatever you are, you need to sponsor me, just saying. So let's see if it works. Told them to sponsor right after I said I don't like all their products. Oh no, that one didn't work. Maybe a closer one. I actually think that will work very good. It's much better than the spray. Okay, let's try it one more time. Now we'll go back to the long one. Oh yeah, that is perfect. Cool. Okay, so we're gonna go with that. Got 40 more to go. Okay guys, say hello to my little daughter. Isn't
Hi.
she cute?
This is me putting Gorilla tape on nails.
Everybody, if a 12-year-old can do it, you can do it too. This morning we have good news and bad news. The good news is this nice little faucet mounted valve deal works. So you can get these at Home Depot, and it's real nice. It's easy. Just takes batteries in the back. Set it up, works. This is going to be valve 1 for the plants, valve 2 for the misters. And the bad news is I forgot to turn the water off, and I filled up the freaking plastic. More bad news. We apparently have a little leak. Ugh. Don't know where this water could be coming from, but I'm going to drain it out and find it. Well, another plus. So this is the other side of the wall, and it is not leaking on this side. So that's good. Hello. By the way, some cool little snakes in here. Got a copperhead. A few copperheads in here. And a few rattlesnakes down here. They will not end up in that room. No leaks there. Luckily, no leaks outside of any of the rooms, so that's good. I have a theory that this was leaking out of this little hole. Right. Let's see. Right there. There was a hole there. That is a leak. So we'll patch that up, get this water cleaned up. Easy peasy. Still looking pretty good though. Today's project, we're going to start right over here. So today we're going to do two things. First off, going to finish this wall. We're going to do that live wall that I was talking about here. And then, of course, before that, we've got to get the ceiling done. So the drop plastic ceiling, that is happening right now. So let's get it done. Oh, also, before I forgot, follow up on yesterday's little fiasco. So I patched there and here. I refilled it. Well, I didn't refill it, never drained it. I added a little bit more water. and it is watertight. So we're doing good now, guys. Okie doke, the ceiling is done-ish. I'm gonna put a wire right along here just to hold it up just a tad. I think it's gonna work out pretty well in keeping the moisture out. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is the heat of this one light. It's LED, it's a grow light though, so it still pumps out quite a bit of heat. So I'm probably gonna tape that one light, but everything else I'm gonna leave how it is. So, yep, okay. Now, over here, we gotta finish taping off all of these like you saw my little daughter start to do. So I'm gonna get that done right now and then hang the fabric. Now, the fabric, I'll show you that real quick. It's kind of a cool deal. So you can get this off of Amazon or, well, that's where I got it, Amazon. And we use this on a lot of projects. On the bigger stuff, we have to make it ourselves. But on small applications like this, it's really good. So you just tack it onto the wall. Tack it onto the wall, and then these little pouches here. That's where the plants will go. So you will see a finished product here pretty soon. Well, I say that, probably 5 or 6 minutes. Couple of days in my time, but we'll get her done. So this is the status of day 5. We've got the ceiling done. Oh, looks so good. All the little fixtures, it's cut out for ventilation on that. And by the way, we are going to have ventilation here. It's kind of a must because with all the humidity and stuff, we're going to have the air moving somehow to regulate it. So ceiling there, got a nice seam all the way around. The pockets are all on the wall. Each little spot has been Gorilla taped, Gorilla sprayed, Gorilla'd everything. We're gonna let that cure overnight. Then we're gonna plant this all out. So that is day 5. Okay guys, as you just saw, I just now put down a 3rd layer. I said screw it. I got tired of jacking with the possible leaks. It was still leaking before. So Now we have a solid liner that goes all the way across with 0 seams at all. So we have a completely watertight basin now. And also, as you saw, I have just about finished this living wall here. Need a few more flats just right here. Almost there. But yep, so the basin is now 100% perfect. The green wall, look at that nice little arch through there. Give you a little bit of interest in it. But yeah, so looking good. I'm going to turn this water on real fast just to confirm that we have no additional leaks. And then I'm going to start moving some of the bigger plants in here. Just to kind of get them in place, let them soak in some water before we add all the dirt tomorrow. So this will be the first of many plants coming in here. Oh yeah, already feeling it. This is gonna be nice. So, got to add all the dirt, all the big plants. There's gonna be a ton of little plants in here too. I'm not digging the placement of that. We'll get that moved around a little bit. But we're gonna have a big pond-ish thing here. A nice little stream all the way around. So a lot still to come. Well, you made it to day 7 with me, and today the project's getting a little bit more fun. We're finally getting to switch to the irrigation, and as you can see, it's starting to look like something. We started moving some of the dirt in here, and right now I'm going to go from the distributor, which are these little guys right here. We're going to go ahead and start some system for this little patch. So that's only going to be like 1 or 2 tubes. However, I'm going to mount the wall misters and the drip line for the wall right now too. So that's today. Now this is the kind of stuff that I like to see. I left for just a little bitty bit right when the guys were getting into the shop, and I came back to this. They literally laid it all out. So what I'm going to do now, like I said in the last video, I'm going to tie this in to right here for the irrigation, but I'm also going to get a little bit of a dig out and kind of do the layout for the pond and the little creek. So here. We're going to use this pretty thick, pretty durable stuff. You can get it at Home Depot, Amazon, anything like that. So you want to use something that's actually pond liner specific, just because if you step on it, if you drop a rock on it, you don't want to puncture a hole. So it's pretty durable stuff. Here we are. We've got the irrigation drip lines working here. We've got the misters going right here. So we've got a few of these. So this is the end of this day. we're gonna go from here tomorrow. So tomorrow, we're gonna build out this pond a little bit better, fill out the monkey grass, and then all these bare spots are actually gonna get covered with monkey grass also. And that's the day. Part 2 of this, we're going to finish up all of the monkey grass, get all of the mosses and everything in place, the rock for the fountain, the little riverbed. We're going to get all that finished up on episode 2. On episode 3 though, that's when we get to add all the little dart frogs, chameleons, geckos, and all the little critters that are going to populate this room. So anyways, do me a favor, hit subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time.